This is the Civilization 4 NLL. Welcome to the Noble Leaders League. I am Kjotleik. Today we have games from the 2nd division and we start off with Bismarck versus Churchill. Bismarck, he is 2nd in the league after the 3rd round with 6 points. Churchill is number 8 with 4. They have not met any of the same leaders. Bismarck has been showing some versatility. He has been winning both domination, space and diplo. If he can win culture and conquest as well, he's going to have a very good time climbing the Adelskalender, I believe. But it's not going to be easy this time. Churchill with 2 wins and a loss is not an easy opponent. Let's see what they can do in this game. Starting positions are here. Let's get the resource bubbles on. This is Bismarck's starting position all the way up in the north. 2 fish, sheep, there is marble and there is some oil up here as well. This is all the way up to the Arctic and the starting continent is this big blob to the west here. We also have access here to this one, which means that we have access over here to the island chains. And I don't know if we are going to get here before astronomy, but I know that we are not going to connect to the southwestern part before astronomy at least, so we'll keep most of us here. Some green lands here, just south of Bismarck's starting position. Churchill starts down here. He normally starts with white, but since Bismarck is light grey, I changed Churchill to light blue to be able to see the different empires on the map. Horse, some crabs, some cows, starts next to a river with some forests to chop. So who's going to win? Let's figure it out. Starting the game. 1 city each. Bismarck versus Churchill in the 4th round. Who's going to get the second city? That was Churchill. He built up north, and then Bismarck, he went all the way away from his capital for his 2nd city. 3 cities each, they are in different religions. Churchill is cautious. And we look at almost turn 150, turn 100 I mean, 4 cities each at the moment. 5 cities each, and he has already got 1 AD, it was 5 cities each, 1 AD. Churchill going for the monarchy, Bismarck going for the monarchy as well, 6 cities each, and it looks like Bismarck is taking that small continent out to the west, while Churchill now takes the coastline up west and also east, and also a city in the middle there. He went all the way to the east, the western, he went west to go east, Bismarck. 9 cities each, 10 cities each. Right now Bismarck is a little bit stronger, Churchill is still cautious. Bismarck 1.1 times the strength, they have touching borders, so it could be a conflict in the near future unless they decide to cooperate. We see they are equal in strength, equal in numbers almost as well. Bismarck with a little bit stronger. Bismarck is 1.5 times stronger, 1.7 times as strong as Churchill. Is Bismarck building up a military ready for attack now? It looks that way to me. Bismarck is up to 1.8 times the strength of Churchill, 1.7 now. It varies between 1.7 and 1.8, both on engineering at the moment. Bismarck with 17 cities, Churchill on 13. We are at turn 230. Bismarck getting optics, going for the paper, and next is Divine Right. Okay, that's not a war tech. Churchill is on banking. Bismarck is 1.40. Churchill is building up a little military as well, probably. Bismarck got gunpowder, by the way, going for nationalism. Bismarck up to 1.5 times the strength of Churchill again. He had a little period where he didn't care too much for it. 19 cities to 13, so Bismarck has an advantage, going for the liberalism as well. And I think maybe he got it. He has a golden age at least. Going for economics right now. Churchill is on astronomy, by the way. Bismarck on chemistry here, and there is the first Bismarck city in the New World, in the continent in the east. He settled the second as well, going for the printing press, but with 21 cities to 13, Churchill and gunpowder, and Bismarck 1.8 times as strong as the English leader, turn 280. This looks to me like maybe Bismarck has an advantage that is worth a victory now soon. 21 cities to 14. We also see that Churchill has settled a city in the New World, right in the face of Bismarck actually. But it is the German leader that is faster, expanding overseas, 24 cities to 14, and the privateers, they are doing their jobs. Bismarck is 1.8 times the strongest Churchill with 24 cities to 15. I cannot help but feel that Bismarck is showing a little bit too much passivism right now. Pacifism. In my book, there is the opportunity for him to attack. He has 26 cities to 17. He is 1.8 times as strong as Churchill. Right now he is getting steel for cannons and going on to railroads next. Churchill is now only half the strength of Bismarck. Churchill going for replaceable parts now, while Bismarck is on railroads. Churchill going towards rifling as well, which could be an opportunity missed for Bismarck here now, since he hasn't attacked yet. 28 to 17 cities. The question is, will they go for culture or will they go for space? Well, as I say that, we have the declaration of war, turn 325 now, 29 cities to 17, and Bismarck is just now going for rifling, 15 cities left for Churchill. Churchill does have rifling, I believe, but Bismarck is 2.2 times as strong. 15 cities for Churchill, 31 for Bismarck, and with Bismarck getting rifling right now, 14 cities for Churchill. It looks like this is going to be a Bismarck domination to me. Turn 333, 14 cities left for Churchill now. Bismarck putting the pressure on, getting assembly line. Churchill is trying to get to steel for his cannons. 13 cities for Churchill. Bismarck turned 337. Bismarck is on the offensive. He is taking this seriously now. Churchill 2 turns away from steel, 1 turn away from steel with 13 cities versus Bismarck's 33. This should only go one way, but he has not managed to push all the way through to victory yet, Bismarck. The Civ 4 AIs can do stupid things sometimes, but with 34 cities to 13 and 2.3 times the strength of Churchill, Bismarck should do this now. He should get this over with. Turn 345 with 13 cities left for Churchill. And Bismarck 2.3 times. Is Bismarck losing units in the war? It looks like maybe he is having a little bit of trouble breaking through right now. But 2.4 times the strength, 13 cities left for Churchill. Churchill is going to get railroads. Bismarck is on electricity though. 34 cities to 13. Bismarck should have so much more production capabilities in all his cities. 35 cities to 13. He is filling out the map at least. 12 cities left for Churchill now, down to 12. And Bismarck is going industrialism while Churchill is getting railroads. 12 cities Churchill, we are at turn 358, 359, 36 cities for Bismarck. He is getting industrialism right now in 2 turns. 12 cities Churchill, turn 360 is here. 12 cities left for Churchill, and Bismarck getting his units out now, going for radio next. 2.8 times as strong. He's probably upgrading some units as well, is he? I hope so. 11 cities now. He took another one. Churchill is down to 11 cities, and now Bismarck is more than 3 times as strong as Churchill. 11 cities Churchill. How long can you defend this one? I don't think you can for very much longer. 11 cities and Bismarck is on the offensive. Turn 368 now. Churchill, what are you doing? 11 cities left and you can't really defend. You can't really sign peace either, because I don't think Bismarck wants that. 11 cities for Churchill, and he is trying to go for the assembly line. He's not going to get it. 10 cities now. Domination must be close. Bismarck 38 cities, turn 373, 374. 10 cities Churchill. How close is Bismarck to the domination? Is it enough to take another city? Artillery is here for Bismarck. 38 cities to 10. Going for rocketry, turn 376 now, 377, 9 cities left for Churchill, and I expect to see that message about the domination victory any time now. 9 cities, Churchill turn 379, 380. Churchill is back to 10 cities though. Churchill is back to 10 cities and still no domination. Are we not going to see domination before turn 400? That would be a little bit too slow in my book. Bismarck should make this count now. He should get it at least before turn 400, but who knows? Bismarck going for the composites. 10 cities left for Churchill. 10 cities, he was down to 9, but he is up to 10 again. Bismarck with 4.7 times the strength as Churchill, but he is not that quick in taking him out. Turn 390 is coming up. There it is, still 10 cities Churchill then. So I am not that pleased with the speed at which Bismarck is using in his invasion of England right now. 11 cities back for Churchill. Oh, quickly down to 10 again. Okay, he had 11 for a turn or two there, but now it's down to 9 again. Okay, now they are falling. 39 cities to 9. Churchill has 9 cities left. Turn 396. Bismarck is getting this done now. They may have culturally flipped back to Churchill. That may be what did happen. I didn't pay attention to that exactly. But 8 cities now Churchill. Turn 399 and turn 400 is coming up here with 100 turns left, and Bismarck has failed to win a pre-turn 400 domination. It is going to come in just a few turns now though. Churchill's down to 7 cities. Bismarck on 41. And 7 cities left for Churchill, and Bismarck is 12 times as strong, 6 cities, and there it is. Bismarck had to get all the way up to 42 cities versus Churchill's 6. Turn 404, 1984. Domination for Bismarck, and congratulations with another 2 points. Bismarck declared his war in 1904, that's turn 324. 13 cities captured, 1 city lost. The war ended with his victory in 1984, turn 404, after 80 years and also 80 turns of conflict. Congratulations. Let's go and take a look at the statistics then. Quickly here. Score, yeah, even until 1400, 1450 something, and then Bismarck went ahead. GNP, gold, Bismarck is number 1. Production, we see here Bismarck is trying to be number 1 and he succeeds. Food was actually number 1, Churchill here early days, but around 1450 something, then Bismarck went ahead there in food as well. Power was equal until 1300 something, and then Bismarck went ahead. Quite a good culture. That's about 1500, 1600 something, and then Bismarck took the lead there as well. Espionage, yeah, they were pretty even. Bismarck a little bit ahead, Churchill a little bit ahead, and then Bismarck ahead towards the end again. So let's go take a look at the demographics to see that Bismarck ended with 1467 in production and 1159 in food. Those are good numbers, I believe. 74.3 million population versus 1.9 million, so a lot of different, well, a lot more Germans than Englishmen at the moment. The wonders and the cities, let's go to the bottom. We have Stonehenge, Great Wall and Oracle in the BC era. The rest of them in AD, and you can just read all about it if you take a look. Bismarck has the top 4, 5, 6, all the top 6 cities. Statistics then. Bismarck, 31 cities built, 4 religions, 3 golden ages, currently 80 windmills, 45 lumber mills and 42 towns. He built in his cities 34 granaries and harbors and 33 barracks, 6 Buddhist monasteries we see there, page down. An apostolic palace as well, statue of Zeus, great library, great lighthouse, hanging gardens, colossus, oracle, a lot of good wonders there, page down. We see the pyramids is here, that's important. Sistine Chapel is here, Taj Mahal you got as well, you built the Kremlin, you did get 1 academy, Statue of Liberty is here, rock and roll, Broadway, and all the way down to the Temple of Artemis. Is there more? Yes, there is, all the way down to 1 Scotland Yard. Mausoleum of Mausolus is here as well for Bismarck. Top. Current units 108 infantry, 45 panzers, 32 workers, down to 1 great engineer. You did build a total of 76 panzers, 64 workers, 46 marines, 64 workers? 46 marines, 7 mobile artillery, page down. And you also built 1 warrior. You killed, let's go take a look at those numbers, 72 cavalry, 47 redcoat, 31 infantry, down to 2 caravels, and your losses were 43 infantry, 31 panzers, 27 cavalries, down to 1 artillery. So, congratulations with the victory. Let's take a look at Churchill, what he did. He built 17 cities, 3 religions, founded 1 golden age, 14 windmills, 13 farms and 10 towns at the moment. He built in his cities 15 granaries, 13 barracks and Buddhist monasteries, 3 Taoist pagodas there, page down. And we see some wonders here, Angkor Wat is here, and Stonehenge, yeah, and Shwedagon. So not so much as Bismarck, but a little bit. Current units for Churchill is then 16 infantry, 6 workers, 5 cavalry, down to 1 frigate, and you did build a total of 69 cavalry, 30 archers, 28 Jewish missionaries, 24 Taoist missionaries, 23 Hindu missionaries, and you see the list goes down, 5 galleys down there, page down, and a great artist at the bottom. Kills, let's confirm. 43 infantry, 31 panzers, 27 cavalry, down to 1 transport at the bottom, and your losses were then 72 cavalry, 47 redcoat, 31 infantry, down to 2 caravels. So let's go go take a look at the victory condition screen and the cities. Here we are. Victory conditions. Bismarck has 75.95% of the land area, 92.41% of the population percentage. United Nations Apostolic Palace, built by Bismarck, both. No Apollo program built at the moment. Very far away from culture, even though Essen is up to 20,000. But they need 50,000 in order to reach legendary, so it's far away from it at the moment. Let's go exit and take a look at Bismarck's 42 cities. Sort by population and make sure we start at the top. So we see Essen and Duisburg is pop 21, Gelsenkirchen 20, Bonn 19, and then we have some 18 and 17 cities. Building Hollywood in Halle an der Saale, Apollo program in Hamburg, and lot of units and some buildings. Production seems to be highest in Dortmund, 122 for a mobile SAM. I don't see anyone else above 100. The base happiness is reasonable. The base food 46 in Essen, 42, 40, and then 40 in Berlin as well, and 40 in Braunschweig. See a lot of good stuff here. Commerce looks to be 78 in Bremen at the moment, the biggest. Yeah, and power in not all cities, but in some. Erfurt size 12 is the last on page 1. Let's go bottom. Let's see 12 Erfurt. There is Erfurt. Some from Kiel and down is page 2. Also with some units and some buildings and culture in Canterbury and Dover. Let's go exit and go to Churchill. He has only 6 cities left, so let's hope that this is fast enough so we can sort by population. We see the 6 cities there with London 11, Reading and Birmingham 8, Nottingham 7, York and Newcastle building all units except from London that is building a factory. Not too hot on the production, not too hot on the health either. They are happy though. Some, base food here, some. You see the numbers. They are what they are. It's a loser that we look at now, unfortunately, so that's it. Spoiler alert, results and updated league tables follows after this screen. The table then, Bismarck, number 1, 8 points, positive 28 score turn difference. Churchill now number 11 with his 4 points and negative 20. Next up is the game between Boudica and Washington in just a few minutes. I hope to see you back then. I am Kjotleik. This has been the Noble Leaders League. I hope to see you back for the second game of the day.